Yeah, Wednesday. That sounds
Just to give you 5 minutes warning. We'll do your business now. 5 minutes until the start, ladies and gents. 5 minutes. ladies and gents. After this track. Well, legends, let's get the ceremony underway. I'll introduce you to the first person who's going to speak on behalf of the club. Who's going to take you through some poetry. Put your hands together for Chris Bainbridge, ladies and gents.
Thank you very much. Oh, man. It's lovely to be here. It's fantastic to see you all. What a feeling. Hey, move on from 2 years ago. This is what it's all about. Okay, a couple of poems from me. They're only short ones, so pay attention. If you blink, you'll miss them. This is the first one I ever wrote that was inspired by Bury AFC, and it's called The Long Road Back. We went to Daisy Hill and played our first match. We'd had enough of pity and of pain. By taking the first steps along our road back, we took control of our own fate again. We made a choice to join a fight together. Collectively, inclusively, we stand. We didn't want to mope around forever, awaiting some false prophet's crazy plans. A phoenix coaxes flames from dying embers. We've lit a fire for all the world to see. Come join the growing number of our members. We own this club. We're Bury AFC. Ta. Time for a couple more. This next one you may have heard before, some of you, if you were at the Stanley Club and things like that. But it's about Bury, the town and the people, rather than the club as much, really. This weekend is Gallipoli weekend, Anzac Day on Monday for the Aussies. So that was inspired by that. And I actually wrote this in the Stanley Club when I was at committee meeting. It's called Anzac. It was the day Gough Whitlam died, the former Aussie PM. I saw it on the lunchtime news. The Grim Reaper had struck again. A rainy day in Sydney. We wanted a pint, of course, to raise a glass in memory to the old warhorse. We dived into the nearest bar, not like your average pub. As visitors, they had to sign us in. It was the old Gallipoli Club. I got ready, as was usual, to describe where we came from, suspecting that no one would ever know the town where we belong. England, near Manchester. It's quite a small place, really. Then on the form beneath my name, I wrote but one word: Bury. We Anzacs have no doubt. No need to explain where Bury is. These ones are on the house. Thank you very much. You are very kind, but we know that everyone involved with this club has got heart and soul. I'm so honoured to be part of it. This piece was inspired by a song, a protest song by the American protest singer Woody Guthrie, who wrote something back in the 20s, bad old days, called This Land Is Your Land. This is called This Club Is Your Club. This club is your club. This club is my club. Each and every player, every AFC fan, from the paid-up members and the volunteers, this club belongs to you and me. And since we started this great adventure, our family gets us through stormy weather. Nothing's beyond us when we're together. This club is made by you and me. This game should light up our times of leisure, not finance trauma, just football pleasure. The past was special, the future is treasured. This club is made by you and me. They took our old way, so we made a new way. We hit the highway, this time the right way, with footsteps pounding and voices sounding, singing for Bury AFC. So this club is your club. This club is my club. Each and every player, every AFC fan, from the paid-up members to the volunteers, this club is made by you and me. Thanks very much. You are so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to have fun tonight. It's good beer in here, isn't it? You noticed? Yeah. This is one that you won't have heard or seen before because I only finished it today. And it's my last one for the evening. Okay. It's my final one of the evening, so thank God for that. Yes, I am. Get on with the rest of the evening. Get on with the real business. This is called Reclaim the Game. Not with dirty money, nor for fleeting fame. The way we do things here, my friends, will never make the same old mistakes we made for decades that brought our grim demise. We were sad, but now we're wise. Our eyes are on a bigger prize. Reclaim the game. Reclaim the game. Restoration, reinvention, these are our noble aims. The EFL and criminals must wear their badge of shame, but we're here alive and kicking with a slightly different name. Reclaim the game. Our love affair with football was abusive and one-sided. We gave our all, got little back. Clubs are anxious, scared, divided. Grassroots-led initiatives, tokenistic and derided. But that was then. This is now. And if they want, we'll show them how to reclaim the game. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. Good on you. Alright. So I'd like to introduce Nick. Our Nick. Nick's able. Where are you? Here he is. Good on you, Nick. He's going to be your compere and host for the rest of this magical evening. Thank you very much for meeting Chris Bainbridge. Here's Nick.
Good evening. Good evening. Best of order, please. Best of order. Players, as usual. Okay, good evening and welcome to the 21-22 Bury AFC Player of the Season Awards. We knew better than that. 21-22 Player of the Season Awards. Okay, so we finally managed to get through a full season. It's a bit of a novelty. And it's nice to be in a room where people can get together and there's no masks. You know, it's quite nice that we're not wearing masks, although for some people it might have been a good idea if you did keep them on. So, just to let you know, a bit of housekeeping, a big thank you, first of all, to the village for allowing us to be here tonight and sponsoring the event, so a big thank you to the village. Although I have seen some things on social media that there has been a bit of a rat infestation apparently, so if you do see a rat, please report it to a member of the CBS board and they will report it to the powers that be. So we just... I don't know. So it's been a miraculous introductory season for Bury AFC with 2 teams winning their leagues. That's the men's elite team and the women's team. And we've got another team. We're hoping going to be the next few weeks. This season, the 3 teams combined have scored 175 league goals today, which is incredible. Greasy's got 147 of them, but just about what happens on the pitch. During the 2021 season, Bury AFC fans have raised over £6,000 for charity. That's incredible. So, whether that be the victims of the war in Ukraine, Holly Bloom's journey, which we have got buckets down here for if you would like to donate, Fort Alice, Bury VCFA, and that's just to name but a few. So well done, that's incredible. It just shows you that we're not just a football team, but we're here for the community as well and for the wider community, so well done on that. And also, the pound for the ground. Hey, what about the pound for the ground? Seemed like a good idea at the time, the pound for the ground, didn't it? So, I've got a big announcement to make about the pound for the ground. So, we are rebranding the pound for the ground. I don't know if you've heard, there's some things going on at the minute. So, we're rebranding the pound for the ground. We're going to call it a pound for some ground. And what we're going to do, we are going to, all the money that you buy on your tickets for the pound for some ground, we are going to invest it in an allotment. What we're going to do, we're going to grow potatoes, we're going to grow carrots, we're going to grow runner beans, we're going to sell them on a match day, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we build a sustainable club. Okay? So watch this space, a pound for some ground. Okay. Just to let you know, if you are interested, Peter Alexander is in the bar, so please, if you haven't got a ticket for the Q&A tomorrow, go and ask him, he's in the bar, so just go and ask him if you have got a question about, anyway. So, unlike any other award ceremonies, we're going to try and keep it quite short. And we're not going to, we've had enough of clapping, we've clapped enough this year, okay? So keep the clapping down to a minimum, just give them a quick clap and then we'll get off. There's no thank you speeches, so we're not going to have any tears from anyone thanking mums and dads, it's just get off, you know what I mean? We're just going to crack on with it. Although, and unlike the Oscar, you know, we're not going to have any bald jokes, although it is quite easy to make some tonight. I'm just trying to get the light off. Yeah, we're not going to have any Will Smith moments here. Okay. So, how it's going to pan out tonight, we have got 3 teams. We have got the Bury AFC Ladies Reserve Team. We have got the Bury AFC Women's Elite Team. And we also have the Bury AFC... What? Bury AFC, yeah, I did say AFC. Bury AFC Men's Elite Team. So I'm going to invite each team up on the stage. going to have a little natter, get to know him a little bit better. So this will take about 4 or 5 hours. We are going to get a couch here. No, I'm joking. We're going to get each team up to pop up and we'll go through, first of all, the player's player, the goal of the season, the Club Women of the Year award and the Manager's Player of the Award. And then we've got a few extra little bits throughout the evening as well. So, the first team I'd like to invite up on the stage is the champions, the Women's Reserve Team. Okay. So, the team are now just getting what looks like a Jim will fix it badge, but I'm sure it's not. Hey Jimmy, please can you fix it for me? Right, okay. Just whilst we're waiting for that, can I have a chat with Sam and Craig? Where's Sam and Craig? Right, okay, so give us a little indication on what the season's been like and how you found it. What's been the mood in the camp?
Well, the mood in the camp's good, as you can tell. Yeah, just all credit to these guys who were sort of thrown together nearly 12 months ago, and they've, we've pushed them hard, and myself and Craig have been a massive pain in the arse to them all year, but hopefully they're getting their just rewards for that now, because they've been brilliant all year, like I said.
And what would you say your highlight of the season's been? Well, I think I know what your highlight of the season's going to be.
Probably winning the league, mate. Yeah. yeah, getting over the line, winning that championship. Big cup final to come as well. So hopefully we can make it.
Big round of applause, please, guys. Okay, so we're going to start off the awards. That's it, the awards. That's what we're here for. So, first of all, to introduce the Player's Player Award is Charlene Barney.
The player's player for the reserves team is Kim Cooper-Ware.
Season award is going to be introduced by Morris. No, Morris. Kirsty. Introduced by Kirsty Green.
Women's Reserves Goal of the Season is... Ione James.
Okay, so to introduce the Club Woman of the Year is Heather Campbell.
Okay, and the winner of Club Woman of the Year is... Hannah Skinner.
Okay, and finally, the Manager's Player of the Year. Here's Sam. He's going to tell you who the Manager's Player of the Year award is.
Yeah, okay guys, Manager's Player of the Year, could have been any one of us. Me and Craig have decided this year to go with Nat Kerrigan.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Please give it up for the Women's Reserve for AFC Women's Reserve. Okay, thank you very much. So, that's the Women's Reserves. What are the Women's Elite Team going to be like? Please welcome up to the stage the Women's Elite Team. Okay, so let's get started with our Women's Elite Team. So, to introduce the Players' Player Award is Mandy Freeman.
Good evening. The Women's Player is...
Goal of the Season award is Morris Dixon.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to announce the winning goal of the season 21-22 for the Bury AFC ladies team. And a fine goal it was too. In fact, I voted for it. And it goes to Emily Howarth for her goal against AFC Middleton. Unfortunately isn't with us tonight, so this young lady is going to take the trophy on her behalf.
Okay. So, to introduce the Roach Valley Radio Player of the Season Award is Adam Clark.
Thank you very much. And the Roach Valley Radio Women's Player of the Year, Laura Lynchy.
Okay, to introduce the Club Woman of the Year is Sam Hammond.
Good evening, everybody. It's a real pleasure to be asked to present this award. Now, I'm sure you'll all agree how amazing all our women's teams have done this season, as well as the men's. As well, it's an absolute honour to be the Her Game 2 ambassador for the club as a whole. But without further ado, the winner of the Club Woman of the Season for the ladies team is Emily Owens.
Oscars. We're not going to be here for 3 hours. Let's just get through so we don't get drunk. Right, okay, so this is Jake Williams. He's the women's manager. So Jake, tell us a little bit about the season, how it's panning out, and your thoughts on it.
Pleasure, obviously, to coach a girls this season, our first season together. But the biggest thing for us, which is set up the game, is the support from a number of faces here, which, in all honesty, we didn't expect. That comes from the fans that are here today, some of the men's players, some of the reserves players to every single game, and we've done go unnoticed from not just the management behind me, but from the girls as well. So it's absolutely massive. And the season's gone well. We've had our ups and downs, and we're on the straight and narrow. And if you're not busy Sunday, we've got an important game. And champions will go in 2 games time.
Busy Sunday. How much does it cost to go and watch your team? Free, just a pair of you want to watch free women's football on a Sunday? So, Jay's going to introduce the Manager's Player of the Year award.
Yeah, the Manager's Player of the Year, I'll be honest, similar to the players and similar to some of the fans we spoke to, had the same opinion. And when I spoke to the team behind me, we kind of all agreed on one person. I mean, there's a number of these that could have easily took the award, but for us, an important player throughout the season, every single game, and leading up to the final 2 games, is Danielle Bailey.
Okay, just before we go any further, I know that some of the girls have got some bits and pieces that they want to give out, so I'm going to hand the mic. I know I said I wouldn't do this, I'm going to hand the mic over. I don't know if I'll ever get it back.
We just want to say thank you so much to Jake, Steve, Kelly and Casey for everything. Yeah, we got some presents, so we just want to say thank you. So, where's Kelly and Casey? Mum, mum.
There's a lot of pressure on the men's team now. John O's going, who got the gaffer a present? Who got... Did we not get him some flowers? Did we get him some CK1? So a big round of applause to the women's team! Okay, so as the men's team start dipping deeper and deeper into their seats, we'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. It's fantastic to see so many people in a room like this to support such a fantastic club, so give yourself a round of applause, guys. Okay. Please welcome to the stage the very AFC men's team. Season, with us only losing the one game. Is it just the one game? Andy, tell us a little bit about your thoughts on the season. He's not even listening. That's it, he's switched off. He's on the beach. So Andy, tell us a bit about the season. How do you think it's panned out? Is it what you expected?
No, it couldn't have gone any better, really. I mean, bunch of lads we've got here are absolutely amazing. Worked really, really hard. Everything we've asked them to do, they deserve everything that's coming to them. You know, over the summer, whether they're going away, whether they're enjoying the time, but we come back and we want to win another league. It's not going to be as easy as that, and I think, you know, certainly when I came in, everyone was tipping us for the league, but we respect everyone that we come up against, and I think that goes from the players, the staff, you know, the volunteers, everyone behind the scenes, everyone's been absolutely amazing since we started. So big round of applause for that as well. I think the biggest thing for me, my staff, everyone at the football club, but certainly with Phil and Spen, Aidan and Lenko, you know, when I came in, I made it very clear that we had to make this club, you know, what we do on the field, it has to, you know, match what's going on off the field, and, you know, building that community spirit, making sure that we're fighting on the field and everyone's fighting off the field, and it's been absolutely amazing, you know, so I can't wait for next season already.
Andy, when you first came in, did you expect it to be like this, or did you have a vision of what you expected it to be like, or has this like kind of exceeded your expectation? I've had 3.
I think it's always, you know, the start of a project's always difficult, because let's be honest, how many times you hear the word project at football clubs and they never come to fruition. But I don't know, this is something different, it's special. It's you know, when I speak to all the lads when they were first joining, you know, I won't name names, but I had a chat with one of the lads tonight, and he just said, you know, I felt like I had to come here and prove myself for this football club, and that's what we want players coming to this football club for. And the biggest thing, like, I go back to it, you know, we want to bring football back to Bury in a real positive way. It's been very, very difficult over the last couple of years, but one thing I'll say is if we can survive COVID, we can survive anything.
Okay, big round of applause for anyone else there. Right, let's get down to why we're here tonight. Okay, so some more awards. So, to introduce the Players Player Award, please welcome Sue Bowen.
AFC Men's Players Player of the Year, the amazing, ever-present Matthew.
There is a message board out there that covers all things Bury AFC related. It's called the Beardy Man's Forum message board. So to announce the player of the season for that message board and the runner-up is Joe Barrett. John Barrett, sorry John.
Who's that chaplain in the bar? Jesus. So the Beardy Man message board player of the season runner-up is Jimmy Moore.
the Beardman Forum Player of the Season is Mark Lomas.
Good evening. Just a couple of things, how we got to do this. There are message board people here, so they will know each game that we've done a poll for the player of the match, and the winner gets 3 points, the runner-up gets 1. There were 17 different players, either got man of the match or came runner-up, so that shows, from my point of view, and I'm sure from yours, the amount of people, what a fantastic squad that we've got. The awards actually were purchased on behalf of the message board, and it were volunteers that gave money for each of the stuff. We had an excess of what we had, and so we actually put it into the Holly's Fund Blooms, so there was an extra £50. I'm sure they're all waiting and wanting to know whether they've won it, so I best do that. Now, so for the winner of the message board Player of the Season is Abim Bowler.
Yeah! Okay, the Roach Valley Radio Player of the Season Award and the runner-up is going to be introduced by Neil Clark. Good evening, everybody. Anyway, let's get down to business. Roach Valley Radio, I've been absolutely mega impressed with every single one here today, and all the lads that aren't here for whatever reason. It's been a fantastic season, and we've loved doing our commentary for you guys and for everybody in here that doesn't get to the game. So I want to give a massive shout out to Adam, because without Adam it wouldn't have happened. Now, Roach Valley Radio runner-up, quite a close one, and the runner-up for Player of the Season is Lewis Gilboy. Player of the Season, Absabasota! Okay. So there's been, as discussed before, there has been a lot of goals this season, but for the men's team, to introduce our goal of the season is Ronnie Greenhouse.
to all. 116 goals this season. We've got 12, you all voted on your 12, and much to Ben's chagrin. We're going to look at the final 6 if we can play them again. Sorry, Chris, I tried to get your penalty in. I'm sorry.
Abs, you're going to have a lot of paper to weigh down for all that stuff, aren't you? Okay, so for the Player of the Year award that's been voted for by the fans, this is, it's gone out over the last couple of weeks. We've all had a vote, and to announce the Player of the Season is Andy Welsh.
The fans' Player of the Year, he's been absolutely outstanding, Matty Williams.
Would you like Matty to give you a speech? Okay, right, quickly. Right, we'll chat to you about. So, Abs, first of all, what's your first season been like playing for the men's team? You've got a broken leg. How's it been playing for Bury AFC this season?
It's been great. I want to thank the fans as well for supporting us. I also want to thank my mum and dad for supporting me. I love you.
Matty, how does it feel to be voted the first Bury AFC Player of the Season?
We're on Matty!
Thanks to all the lads, the fans, and everyone that voted.
your captain? What's the season been like for
very much, guys. I won't take too much of your time because I've been told I shouldn't be having the mic anywhere. So I've got my Yankees ready just in case, but I'd just like to take us back 2 years. Take us back to the clean up at Gig Lane, where there was a lot of people outside there wondering what the hell was going to happen, where we were going to go to, what we were going to do. So we dusted our, people have said this, people have dusted themselves down, because nobody's going to give you anything, you've got to get it yourselves. So what we did, we managed to start these meetings, and it was a healing process, really, as well. There was 20, 30 of us just talking. We didn't know what we were going to do. We were selling merchandise, raising money by football cards, and getting some kind of direction. And from those 20 people and what we were doing, there was no AFC, there was no Phoenix, nothing. We've evolved to where we are today. Look at this, all these flags. 200 people in here. This is what we all here have achieved. We're part of a team. All of us are part of a team. There's no one individual who's going to take any credit. We're all part of a team. I've got 2 roles. I help with the fundraising and I do the heritage. There's 19 people in that committee. We meet once or twice a month. Over Zoom. We're discussing things. They call us anoraks, but it's recording stuff. Going back. And as I said, we started right at the beginning. There were 2 people who generated that interest. And they really needed naming. That's young John Wiggins and Simon Enfield. Those 2 people got us together to start it all going. Things were happening in the background. And like I said, it's all a part of evolving. And from that, we've come to, as I said, 19 people. We're devoting our time to recording stuff, every little bit, apart from what Andrew does, which is immense. Every single player has a unique heritage number. Every single player, part of the elite team men and the elite team ladies. A heritage certificate, the debut, all the records are recorded all the way through, and that's what we've done. The there's other things that are happening in the heritage that it is anorak stuff, but it is important. It is important to record how we started and where we're going to. The fundraising side of things, it's not a committee, it's a group. We do it because we love to do it and we want to do it. It's been mentioned before, Nick, about the community side of things. Over £6,000, but there's been more than that. Individuals doing riding from John O'Groats to Land's End, riding from Bolton to Bury, and another special person I really need to mention. She's been up here before. That's Sam Haman. Another thing that we do. The fundraising takes weeks, months of preparation. It's 3 months ahead. But we did one thing that it took us a week to do, and it was with the help of Sam, who was absolutely immense. But not only Sam, it was the whole fundraising group. People that were collected on the gate at the game. We raised over £4,000 for that. It might not seem a lot, but it was done in a week's time. And I really need to mention these buckets here for the stuff for Holly's Bloom's journey. Another thing that we was asked to do, and we put our heart and soul into it, and sadly Holly passed away, but the legacy that Mark Prince wants to bring to it is spreading the word, because only 300 people in the world suffer from that disease, that syndrome. And I won't go into the intricate, but there are things that have been said, but what Mark wants us to do is raise awareness, and he's thanked us immensely. This club and the people within this club, the players, the volunteers, the boards, everybody has been involved in that, and you really need to give yourselves a clap for that. Thank you very much. Last word, mate. I know people don't give in the man. All this has been done by our media team and the people behind it. There's too many people to mention, but they really do deserve a clap for everything that's been put on today. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Okay, I think I'd just like to echo what John said, and I've been it feels like I've got to honest. I've been very far. No, I've been watching Berry since really young age, since I was 2.5. But since AFC started, I've never met so many amazing people in all the time. So I just want Right. But somebody who's going to be better at thanking than me, it's a joke, but I'm not doing it, is the head of the football board, is our chairman, is Marcel.
Chat to the folks. So just thanks to you, Nick, and all the people who've been involved in tonight. I don't think I've ever been to a better kind of organised event, awards event. Fantastic. So a big hand for all the team tonight. That's with everything. You know, you've got to give your congratulations to everyone who's won awards. When I grow up, it's going to be like Abs. Everybody does it. So, thank you to all the players, and not just those who won the awards, all the players in each of our teams. I think you'll agree the accomplishments have been absolutely exceptional. 2 out of 3 titles, another one to come. And as others have said, if you get the chance to go to Hunsford Cricket Club on Sunday to watch our women's first team, please get yourself out there. And also, we've got our women's reserves team at Avro on May the 22nd in the cup final. If you can get yourself down to Avro. The burgers are good there as well, so get yourself down. So fantastic. And the thing is for me, around the players, it's not just what they do on the pitch. I think you've got to thank the players for the way they act and conduct themselves off the pitch, the way they spend time taking photographs of children, high-fiving the children. I've never been to a football game where you get that level of interaction with players, so absolutely fantastic from each and every one of them. So I think the biggest thing we're going to say about this club is the supporters. You know, we have the mantra, by the fans, for the fans. And that's what this club's all about. Without all the support we get for each of our teams, we would not exist as a club. And you've got to look at it, you know, some of our fans following our men's team, you know, across the northwest of England, up to the deepest, darkest depths of Cumbria, over to Bradford on the freezing cold Tuesday night. We love Bradford. You know, it's fantastic. We put to shame a lot of the league clubs we sit in this area, not too far from here. So absolutely fantastic support from everyone. You know, the other bit we've got to also take into account is the volunteers. You know, we've had the volunteers mentioned already, and you'll see them all on there. Soul into making this club the greatest club in this area. Absolutely fantastic, so I thank you to them all. At this point, I'm going to stop there because we've said enough thanks. But what I will say is, you know, we've had some incredible success over the last season. We'll continue to have success as we go along. I think it's important that we celebrate that success. So what I will say is, tonight, enjoy yourself, take it easy, relax, spend time with your friends, your family, your fellow supporters, and the players and the coaching staff. Because tomorrow's another day, we've got big games on Sunday, and we've got the new season will come faster than you think for the men's team. And as Andy said, we're going to look to win the next league up as well.
Thank you, Marcel. Okay, just before we let you go, we just want to raise a little bit of awareness and a little bit of money for a young girl, and I know it's something that we've followed over the last couple of months. So I'm going to introduce Danny up to say a little bit, and we're going to auction some shirts off. So first of all, let Danny say a little bit about the charity, and then we'll especially Clive Ingram, just make sure you've got some money in that pocket of yours. Okay, thanks.
No, hi everyone. Thanks, obviously, for turning out tonight. It's been a great night. Obviously, you've seen over the socials and through our games and the lads wearing shirts. A good friend of mine and Chris's daughter, Holly, has a rare disease called Bloom syndrome. This makes people small in stature, and they are prone to sunlight, and they have a very, very high chance of getting cancer. There's only 300 people in the world with this syndrome, and it's not really talked about and spoke about or heard of. Holly she's one of the cheekiest little girls you would ever meet, because she knows she can get away with it. And unfortunately, last week Holly passed away, and today unfortunately was when we laid her to rest. And obviously it's very, very tough for the family, but I spoke to Mark, and he just wants to say to everyone at Bury AFC, thank you for all the support. You didn't have to do that, so thank you very much. So, as much as raising awareness, we're also raising money, and this is for an annual event that happens in Chicago for every person that has Bloom syndrome. We want Mark and his family, even though Holly isn't here, to be able to go over and speak to other people and see what other treatments are available for other families, so they don't have to go through what the Prince's family have been through over the last 3 years. And as I said, the awareness is the main protocol here, and that's what we want to do. We want to raise that awareness. But the lads have very kindly signed a lot of Holly's Bloom syndrome journey. It was a journey, and that journey, now that she's passed away, it doesn't end there. We need to make sure as a club that we keep on pushing this and showing people like Mark that Bury AFC are a family club and they're part of the community, and you've done that in abundance, and I want to continue that. So we're going to be raffling off some shirts that the lads have signed. No donation is a small donation. We want to raise as much money, but when you do win these shirts, please wear them with pride, wear them to the Bury games, and make sure that we keep raising that awareness. Thank you.
Okay, so we've got the music to a close show. Can we not have that on? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring a t-shirt on one at a time, and the first t-shirt was worn by Chris Holt. Okay, this is Chris Holt's match-worn t-shirt. It smells like Chris Holt, and if you've ever smelled Chris Holt, okay, I'm going to start the bidding for Chris Holt's Holly's Blooms Journeys t-shirt at £10. Will anyone give me £10 for Chris Holt? At the back, £10. £15 for Chris Holt's. Oh, there's still there, £15. £20 there to Chris Rowney. Will anyone give me 25? 25. Whoa, 25's gone up. £30 for 35 for Chris Holt. 40. Chris Rowney's gone for 40. 45. 45. Any more? 50. 50 for 55. Chris Rowney. 55. Not 55p. £55. Chris Holt. £55. £60 for Chris Holt's. 60. 65. Oh, no. Oh, 65. 70. Bloody hell, Chris. £70. 70. I've got him. 70. 75. 70. Chris Rowney. 75. 75. 80. 80. £80 for Chris Holt. Match one. 70. 85. £85. 90. Oh my God, has this guy got a helicopter parked outside? 90 quid. 90 quid for Chris Holt's Holly Bloom's Journeys t-shirt. Going once. Have you actually got 90 quid? Yeah. It's a lot of paper round money, that. 90 going once. Going twice. £90 to this young man here. Well done, big round of applause. T-shirt has been worn. Just smell it, Johnny. Just tell me this. Ooh. Well, this is. Yeah, that's definitely okay. This is the Goats. This is the Goats match one. Holly Bloom's Journey. Okay, who's going to give me 20 quid for the Goats? Okay, we've got 20. 25, 30, 30, 35, 40, 40, 45, 50, 55. This is the goal. Tom Greaves. 55, 60, 60 there. 60 for Tom Greaves, Holly Bloom's Journeys t-shirt, all signed by all the players. 60, 70, 70 quid for Tom Greaves' t-shirt. 70, 80. 80 quid, 80, still going. 80. 85. 85, 85, 90. 90, we're doing well. 90, 95 pounds. Let's get 100 please. Tom Greaves, that's 100, 100, 100, 105. For Tom Greaves' Holly Blooms t-shirt. Holly Blooms, 105. 105. 105 to Dave. 105 for Tom Greaves' t-shirt. 105 going once. 110. 110 at the back. 110. Okay, let's see if we can push it to 115. 115. 115 for Tom Greaves' t-shirt. 115 going once. 115 going twice. 120. Oh, I feel like I'm on home top of my hammer. 120 going once. Going twice. 120 pounds all over the world. Please welcome the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, our next t-shirt. Johnny's going to smell it and identify it. Johnny, give it a smell. Now this is going to be a test on who likes which players, because if we can't get anything like that, if it's like 40 quid, then everyone's going to go. Okay, Johnny, give it a smell. Who's it smell of? Smells of a winger. Is it? It's Gilboy. It's definitely Gilboy. It's a Gilboy smell. It smells like cool waters, which is what Lewis Gilboy will definitely have. Who's going to give me 40 quid for Lewis Gilboy's t-shirt? Okay, 40 quid. 45. 45, 50. 50 quid, 55. 50, 60. 65 to Sam. 70. 75. Will you give me 75 for Lewis Gilboy's t-shirt? 75. Anybody else? 80. 80 there. 90. Will you give me 90 for Lewis Gilboy's? 90. 90. 95. 100. 100. 100. Going once. Going twice. Lewis Gilboy's t-shirt's going for £100. Okay, we're down to the last two t-shirts, and Johnny, please give it a smell and tell me. You don't need to give it a smell. It's got cat hair on it. There's only one cat. Who is that cat, Johnny? Jack Atkinson. Yes, Jack, the goalkeeper for Bury next seat, Jack Atkinson. Who's going to give me 40 quid for Jack Atkinson's t-shirt? £40, quite a few, okay. Let's take it up to, let's take it up to 50. Who's going to give me 50 for Jack Atkinson's? Quite a few still, okay. Let's go up to 60. Who's going to give me 60 for Jack Atkinson's? Who's going to give me 70? 80 there. The man there for Jack Atkinson's Solid Blooms Journeys t-shirts. 90. 90. Who's going to give me 100? 100. 100. To the guy with more hair than anybody in this room, yeah? £100 for Jack Atkinson. 105. 105. 110. 110. 120 for Jack Atkinson's t-shirt.
He's got service history and alloy wheels.
He's got service history and alloy wheels. We can sort that out for you. 100. All right. Okay. Let's go with £130. Who will give me £130 for Jack Atkinson's? 130. 130 going once. 130 going twice. 135 at the back. 140. 140. 140 going once. 140 going twice. 150. 150. Hang on, we're not finished yet. Okay, £145. Will someone give me 145? Okay, we've got the member of this table that looks like a member of Estate Team 85. Okay, £145. Going once, going twice.
200.
200. £250 for Jack Atkinson's! £250! My God! You might get late for that. £250! Going once! Going twice! Three times £250, thank you very much! T-shirt of the night. Remember, this is all going to a good cause. Danny's just told you a little bit about the cause. Let's try and get more than £250. If we don't, it's still a good amount. Right, Johnny, tell us, give us a smell of that T-shirt. Give us a smell of it. Have you got it? It smells like Ireland. Who could that be? Okay, yeah. Goal of the season. It smells like a goal. Yeah, it's definitely got that smell. This is Abzaba Soto's Holly Bloom's Journeys Match 1 t-shirt. I'm going to start the bids at £50. £50 over here. Have we got any more on 50 quid? 60. 60, 70. 70, 80. 90. 100! 100! 100! 100 for up! 110! 150! 150! 150 for Absy's t-shirt! 160! Go on, okay, give me 170. Give me 170. 170. 170. 170. 180 for Absalom Sotos. 180! 180! For Absalom Sotos, Holly Blues Journeys t-shirt. 180! 200! Give me 200 for Holly Blues Journeys. 200! 200! Going once! Going twice! Going 3 times, £200 to that man there, Abs. Please give a big round of applause to this gentleman here. Abs isn't here, so Ben Morton's going to come up. Oh no, Ben Morton! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings the night to a close here, just with me on the microphone. That total there was £760 raised for... Just before we all go and get a drink, I just want to thank you on behalf of Bury AFC, all the players, the management, the volunteers. This is what it's about, guys, okay? This is what it's about. Let's not let anybody take this away from us. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We'll see you all next year. Thank you very much. Good night.
starting that long ceremony. Lovely. Put your favourite tracks playing the next few hours ahead till 1 AM, ladies and gents. For the next 20 minutes, you can sing along.